Yo, what is up, YouTube? So, today I wanted to talk about the very infamous, if you've heard of it on Twitter, if you've been on Twitter at all the last couple days, you've surely heard of it if you're a Umamusume fan. But the post that PETA made, I believe this was like a couple nights ago, right? So, it says over here, if Umamusume Pretty Derby were honest, your favorite horse girl doesn't get a comeback arc. One failed event and the race is over forever. Just like what happened to the real Silent Suzuka. And the artwork that they use over here is this. And basically says exactly the same thing, but over here in real life, the horse Silent Suzuka suffered a catastrophic injury in a race and was euthanized. And you see over here, she has a broken left leg, right? And yeah, it's pretty gross stuff. It's disgusting, and it's very disrespectful to obviously the memory of Silent Suzuka, and just absolutely violent, graphically and grotesque. There's a lot of things wrong with this artwork, obviously, right? And a lot of people, well, what PETA doesn't know is that a lot of Umamusume fans, for one, know of the story of Silent Suzuka, right? Silent Suzuka in season 1 of the anime actually suffers a leg injury, and it's in a pretty shocking scene, right? It's a very shocking scene, how it's depicted, and a lot of fans, even fans overseas like us, have looked up exactly what happened and know exactly why they depicted it in that way, right? And how Silent Suzuka, the character, the Umamusume character, is sort of living out a sort of fantasy dream in terms of being able to essentially move on and do other things besides, like, you know, well, dying. Anyway, this is deeply disrespectful. This is deeply disturbing, and a lot of fans have come to reply to PETA, letting them know, like, this is disgusting. I don't know how you can really do this. It's got 3,000 likes, 8,000 replies, and a bunch of quotes, about 11.6 million views on it. It's quite the tweet. A lot of people are replying saying, unlike PETA, Umamusume fans actually help real racehorses. And that's true, right? We donate to horse shelters, right? Not horse shelters, but horse retirement centers. I believe I donated to the Yogibo Versailles farm, right? The retirement farm has Asian Flash and Tanino Gimlet, I believe. But retirement horse farms, right? Ones with Dodo definitely gets a lot of donations as well. And on top of that, while Haru Urara was still alive and with us, we donated a lot of grass to her, right? As well as her entire stable that obviously would have more of the grass as well. So, Umamusume fans have done a lot for racehorses. Umamusume itself as a property has done a lot of raising awareness of these racehorses, these magnificent stories. And it is honestly just really disgusting how they made this artwork in order to promote themselves, right? Essentially how PETA works, if you guys don't understand, if you guys don't know, is that PETA creates shock value content, and they do so with the idea of, like, it'll shock you so much, disgust you, so that you will also be a very hardcore advocate for animal rights alongside them, right? But I mean, what they don't do, or rather what they do is actually they have a lot of problems. I believe over here, let me see, there's like a couple tweets talking about it. Yeah, PETA says, sorry for taking girl's pet chihuahua and putting it down. They euthanize a lot of the pets that they take in through their shelters, right? So it's honestly very hypocritical. They're themselves as an organization doesn't seem to help a lot of the animals that they claim to care about so much. And honestly, they have really no business in talking about this situation, because again, fans know what happened to Silent Suzuka, and on top of that, they give Silent Suzuka and her namesake, the memory of Silent Suzuka, the utmost respect, right? The utmost respect, absolutely. So, what I wanted to talk about here was just how much respect and how much love the Umamusume staff, the writers, the voice actors have for Silent Suzuka. So what I write over here is, Silent Suzuka is beloved, treasured, and highly respected. Everything PETA is not. Please never forget the love Umamusume fans and staff have for her and her namesake, a fraction of that which could never exist for your organization. Here you have an excerpt of her interview. Not interview, I'm sorry. There's a conversation between her, the voice actor for one of the announcers, as well as Goldship's voice actor. And this is what Marika Kono, the voice actress for Silent Suzuka, has to say about the role of Silent Suzuka and how she feels sort of doing it, right?
みんなに愛されたお馬さんって素敵だなって思いますし、なんかそれを知ってたからこそ演じるのも怖い瞬間とかもやっぱりありました。そのみんなが大好きな馬を自分が
So she says she has enough courage to voice this beloved character.
CV 担当しますってちょっと勇気がいるというか。
Like she could do it,
いや俺の思ってた鈴鹿は
if someone says the voice of Silent Suzuka in my heart is not like this,
そうじゃないみたいに思われて
if
し
they
まったら
object to her voice,
申し訳ないなって。
she's really sorry about it.
本当にその皆さんのお馬さんだから。
Because she knows that Silent Suzuka is such a beloved figure to so many people in Japan, right? She knows that for at least some people, she's not going to be able to properly convey the spirit of such a kind and beautiful horse that saved Yutaka Take, the jockey that was riding her during the incident, basically put his life, Yutake's life over his, right? She really cares, absolutely.
あったので、すごくこういつも緊張感を持っての収録ではあるんですけど、今ね会えないのが本当に寂しいって思っちゃうけれども、はい、そうやって知ることができて本当に良かったって、同じ時代に生まれてくれて良かったって思います。
Yeah, so it's a privilege. It's a privilege. It's an honor for Marika Kono to be able to voice Silent Suzuka, to be able to voice such a beloved figure in Japan. Just like not Japanese horse racing, not Japanese horse racing fans, Umamusume fans, whatever. Just Japan as a whole, right? And she takes that honor very seriously. And it's crazy that you have PETA just throwing this, I don't know what this is, an AI slop artwork to try and deface Silent Suzuka. It's absolutely atrocious. It's disgusting, right? Yeah, I mean, as far as that goes, there's a lot of ways that maybe if this offended you, because I'm offended personally. I think this is deeply offensive and disgusting for this brand, this organization to sort of come in here and say like what they think is right without any regard towards any of the context. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. If you were so concerned and you were also offended by this, and I think you would be rightfully so, Umamusume has official fan-created content guidelines. So if you were to make fan art of Umamusume, there are guidelines for you to sort of follow in order for them to not file you a DMCA or basically a takedown request. And essentially it's as follows. 1. Works made with the intent to injure the reputation of this franchise or other third parties. 2. Works of a violent, sexual, or otherwise obscene nature can be taken down. Works that advocate or criticize political views, religion, or ideology, or the use of derivative works for these purposes. They don't want their characters to be used as political mascots or dogma, right? Works that involve illegal activities or other inappropriate conduct. Works that infringe upon the rights of a third party. Works or activities intended for commercial use or profit. And the use of derivative works that might otherwise be deemed inappropriate when taken in the context of this list. So basically like a catch-all, right? This is used for profit. They're looking to gather donations to drive sort of outrage essentially against them so that they can have more support for whatever thing they're planning on doing. It is for criticizing sort of the way horse racing is done, right? And it is entirely political, right? Violates several of these guidelines. So what you can do, pretty much every point, yeah. What you guys can do is do what this person suggests. If you came across PETA's post, I'll share a link of this in the description. But Cygames has a feedback and sort of portal for you to report and send notice of someone violating these community guidelines. And so you can see over here, message category, guideline violation, or copyright infringement. I'll copy and paste this message in the pinned comment for you guys to use. But it's pretty simple. It says, hello, please find in the below link artwork depicting Silent Suzuka in a graphically violent and grotesque manner. And you can see the link. This artwork is deeply offensive and disturbing to Umamusume fans and disrespectful to the property. It is intended to create outrage for political agendas and financial gain for the organization. Let's put for the organization that posted it. Please be aware. Thank you. And see exactly what happens there. I mean, at that point, it's in their hands and it's up to them to sort of pursue whatever they want to do. I mean, ideally, we're thinking about, you know, hopefully they could get sued because, yeah, I mean, it's just disgusting that they were able to do that. I would add more. I wouldn't add more because I would encourage people whenever you're filing any types of these like complaints or sort of, yeah, just like these complaints, these inquiries, whatever. It's always better to be very straight to the point and be concise. And I think this is totally fine. Yeah, personally. But if you want to add more, feel free. Feel free to add more. But in any case, I think that about covers it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I don't think that, you know, they should be able to get away with it personally. And yeah, that we should definitely take action as a community if need be. So anyway, that's all I have to say about the subject. Leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.